All right, so in this Q&A this week, I want to address what comes up quite often in the Wicked Smart community relative to speaking with sellers. And that is when they say to us as a family company, we buy and sell properties all the time, as you may know, but you as an investor, when they say to you, this arrangement is a sandwich lease, and I'm going to be talking about a lease purchase. So when they ask us or they ask you, why are you paying the bank directly? I want to pay my bank myself. I want you to pay me and I'll pay the bank. And my simple script for this is, first of all, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we pay all our mortgages direct to the bank because I have numerous properties and I can't worry about a seller mistakenly, because you don't want to blame them, you don't want to place blame or guilt on anyone, mistakenly not making a payment on time and perhaps risking the home jumping into foreclosure and risking my buyer's tenancy. So we pay all our payments direct. We do what we say we're going to do, and we do that inside of the calendar month. That's the simple script for it when they ask that. And they usually just, when they ask that question, I wouldn't get defensive in any shape, form, or fashion because they're usually just asking from a place of curiosity. They've paid their mortgage payment all along. To give them a comfort level, we tell them, look, we're both going to have the login criteria if there are people that are online. Some older couples perhaps wouldn't have online, so they're going to get a mortgage statement. The mortgage statement can be redirected to your office or your home office, but like a management company would, and you can just share the payment information each time you do it. You can call it in, you can mail a check, or you can do it online, and Mr. and Mrs. Seller will make sure that you're copied on all of that. That's the logic behind speaking with a seller about paying their mortgage direct. Now, again, this is assuming you're entering into a sandwich lease everywhere but Texas. You can do that. And there's underlying debt on the property. Whether they have equity or not is not an issue here. It's that underlying debt is getting paid directly to the bank in a sandwich lease. It goes without saying that in a subject to deal where you bought the property, you'd be paying it anyway because you own it. But in a sandwich, you're going to pay it directly to the bank, and hopefully that'll help you with some scripts. Now, if you want more on scripts, there are just a plethora of live seller calls, live, from us and our students calling sellers, and they're in the Quantum Leap System Home Study Program, QLS Home Study Program. If you're watching these videos, I don't care if you're a brand new viewer for Wicked Smart Community or you've been watching these for quite some time, be sure to check out the deal structure Sundays that we release and the Motivational Mondays. But by all means, get yourself in the foundational home study course because there's a change going on in the market. I hope you're realizing that. And I hope you're realizing that the percentages of transactions are going through the roof that are done outside of banks, i.e. creative financing. And by far, we have the foothold. We are the foremost experts in creative financing in the country. And safe to say in North America. And the QLS Home Study course is the only course that you're going to get certified CFRIA, which is Creative Financing Real Estate Association. It doesn't exist with anyone else's course. That's not easy, and that's took a lot of work on our part, and you get that certification as part of your completion because you'll get questions each module, and when you pass and you completed the course, you'll get that certification. You can use that on your website. You can use that on phone calls when you're talking to sellers because your competition, most of them are not going to have the CFRIA certification. So I hope that helps. More questions on this type of thing, scripts and things like that, or anything for that matter, join us on our weekly sit-downs. They're free. We call them Wicked Smart Sit-Downs. They're every Thursday at 4 o'clock. I would love to have you come. Just go to smartrealestatecoach.com/events and you'll find a schedule of those. But it's every Thursday, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Make it a great week.